Hey guys, it's Leon Nightwalker, back with another episode of this Let's Play series. I know it's been a little bit of time since I last streamed, but I've had a lot going on, especially with my FC. So right now we're kind of in the middle of planning a Halloween event and everything. I've also been working on some personal stuff. So, yeah, I've just been busy with that. And also, one other new thing that you'll find here is my bedroom in the FC has undergone some changes. So, I've got a brand new desk that I'm starting this episode in. And I've also got a more softer tone music playing instead of what normally is playing in here. So, yeah. Before we start on our new game plus, on resuming that, I will go ahead and provide a little bit of a preview as to what all I've changed about my room. So you do see that I'm at this desk right here. So let's zoom out and get a better idea of what it looks like. And some of this I'm probably going to add on to or change a little bit, but this is my initial changes. So what used to be my bedroom in this area is now like an office space. It's got a wall of books there. I kind of want to put a fireplace in here, but I just haven't figured out what would be a good spot for it. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way this office turned out. Alright, and you'll notice that I've got two doors here. So I've basically created two separate compartments for rooms and utilities. But first, let's take a walk down this corridor that I formed. So we got our cross halberds here. And then we've got some paintings of I know yeah, I'm drawing a blank. What's his name? I know his name, but I'm just drawing a blank. Okay, I definitely can't move forward until I make myself remember. Let's see, which one was it? Estinian. That's it. Estinian. I don't know why I just couldn't remember the name. So yes, we've got an Estinian. We've got we've got Nanamo there. We've got Raubon. And then we've got gosh, I'm really terrible right now because I'm forgetting these names. Aymeric, that's his name. Okay, so yes, we've got Indian, Nanamo, and Raubon, and Aymeric right here. So these are the paintings that I've got here, because they're the most notable characters for me. And I changed my little lounge area to be a little more cozy over here, give some better lighting to really brighten up the room. I also expanded the window over there to give a little bit of a natural lighting feel. Got a leather sofa here. I colored it gray. I mean, I could have probably made it black, but I just wanted to have a little bit of a brighter color to it. I might change the color of it, but right now we're sticking with a more lighter gray color to it. And I did apply a carpet here to go down the corridor, just to kind of blend it well together. So, over here, the changes we made is I put a little bathing area in this room. So, take a look. I kind of want to put some tiling in here, but I just haven't gotten around to working on that, because it might take a little bit of time and money to do. So I'm just not gonna do that right now. But we have our bathing area in here. And then my actual bedroom. So we come in here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Got myself a new bed. Gave myself a little bit of a compartment overhead. Trunk, armoire, and I expanded the windows in here too to give it better lighting and just a really cozy feel in here. So yeah, this is all that I've changed for my bedroom. So this is where I'm gonna try starting all my episodes of our Let's Play series, and possibly for other videos that are outside my Let's Play. But now that you guys got the tour of my new remodel, let's go ahead and get right into our reason for being here, which is New Game Plus. So, we're pretty close to the end of our A Realm Reborn. I don't specifically remember exactly what we were doing the last time, but we're gonna resume, come into my castrum. I got a feeling I know what that means. Oh, now I remember. Yeah. So, on the last episode, we were rescuing Sid's companions. Hold on, let me reach out to these guys here. Is that someone... is that a bird, or is that someone actually flying? Okay, I think it's just a bird. It's hard to tell sometimes because... an airship? Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes because distance is a thing. Okay, yeah, I'm going in the right direction. Alright, so now we gotta go to Revenant's Toll. Also known as Mordana. Prove difficult. Just send me in by myself, I'll destroy them all. And then through the front door. I really like Sid's style. Where am I going? Like, I assumed I was going this way. But I need to be over here. Okay. Huh. And goodbye. Yeah, so in case some of you guys are wondering, last night we ended up having a party with our group. And I don't mean party as in a group comprised of multiple individuals. I mean party as in have fun. So, yeah, we basically just, um, we played hide and seek, and I know some of you might have your thoughts about that. Especially because you might be like, well, Leon, how could you play hide and seek when you can just see the name? Simple! Everyone turns it off. So, basically, what we did is we had everyone turn off their display names function, and the rules we applied and enforced were that only one person can hide in a specified area. And that might sound anticlimactic, but when you consider the number of places you can hide, especially if you can fly or get to hard to reach places, it can be much harder than you think. So only one person hides. And then, what else? All the seekers have to remain in one spot so no one can cheat and know where the guy or girl ends up hiding. So no cheating allowed. And finally, the most important rule is that the person could not hide in a house, room, or instance-based area location. So that way, it doesn't make finding them much more absurd. And we spent a lot of time doing that. So we did that, and we also listened to music. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're talking about right now, for those of you who are left out of the loop. But yeah, anyway, back to what we're primarily doing. You know what? I'm gonna try the flying animation for the mount I got from last night's party. The Witch's Broom. I'm ready for Quidditch, guys. So let's fly. Where's the golden snitch? Alright, so... Alright, so... Glaumont. Oh yeah, this is when we pose as an Imperial soldier. And we have to learn the Imperial salute so that they don't suspect us. Honestly, I wish we got better Imperial soldier attire. I mean, yeah, we get a couple options, and we even get, like, Legatus armor in the current content. But, I mean, we've also seen way, way better gear. Like, like some of the legate. I'm surprised that we have all these different costumes from characters that are in the story, but we don't get costumes from the different Legatus or the direct subordinates of them. We do get their Magitech armor, though. we learned the Imperial Salute. Now we've got to steal the clothes off the soldiers. Don't ask how. I don't really need to read when I know what's about to happen. Just responding here. Ah, come on. Oh! Down below! Come here, you two. Okay, well, I've killed 4. I should have... Okay, I see. So, 3 sets of each. Okay, so now we... What do we do? Oh! We're not done. But now we are. No, I'm really not a fan of these uniforms. Like, they really suck. They really do. Like, the only thing that we get out of this gear is the helmet and the top piece, and they're not really that substantial. They're just not. But I think the Stormblood one is pretty cool. I think it comes from Stormblood. It's the next Garlean uniform you can get. That one's actually really cool, at least in comparison to the one we're getting. And now we go up here. Why am I zoomed in? Do we go in here? Yes, we do. Wasn't sure if we needed to be on the first floor or the second. Alright, just... egging off. Alright. About to make myself look like trash. Alright. What did they say? can't really think of a response to that, so I'm just gonna move forward at the moment. Just reading through it. Fool me twice. Shiny tin suit. It's not really made of any kind of metal except maybe the helmet. Didn't think I was carrying that. Do I really have to go get the uniform out of my dresser? I guess I do. Fantastic. I'm gonna go retrieve a uniform that I don't even like. Just to do one thing with it. And then I'm gonna have to come back and deal with it then. What am I? Oh! I'm so used... Oh my gosh, really? I can't... Are there other options available to me? Okay, I guess not. At least none that are coming to mind immediately. And just to add on to my statement in the chat there, if you're looking at that. So, basically, I'm one of those people who only ever watch things in English dub. I know some of you are like, well, you're really behind other people who watch it in subs when the subtitles come out sooner, and yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right if you think that. But here's my thing. I want to fully enjoy what I'm watching. I don't want to just watch it because I can. I want to be able to fully enjoy myself. And when I watch subtitles, I'm paying attention to two directions at once. I'm having to watch what's happening while also reading the text. And that's very difficult to do, especially if it's an action-based anime. Or if it's just one that you have to pay a lot of attention to know what's going on. It really, really sucks to do that. So typically, I'm not going to watch any subtitles, and I treat my games the same way. And you might be thinking, oh, well, doesn't that contradict your point? And to a degree, yes, it does. However, video games are different because they go at your pace. So, in those cases, if I play a game that has a foreign language in it, usually there's an option to remove the voice dialogue altogether, which I usually do, because I'd rather read the text than to listen to the voice. I don't know, it just has some kind of sleepy effect on me. I don't know, because I can't understand them, so I'm not really getting any context from it. So, if I'm not getting anything from hearing the actual voices, then I'd rather just turn them off and read the text. Honestly, I've never really understood the people who are like, oh, well, the Japanese voices are better. You don't understand them, though, unless you actually do. And don't get me wrong, I actually really, really, really love the Japanese culture, and I'd love to learn the language someday. But the fact is, right now, I don't. I don't understand the language, so I'm not gonna comment about how it sounds or give an opinion on it when, in reality, if you don't have those subtitles, you wouldn't even understand what they're saying. Which doesn't fully matter if it's something like music, because music, it doesn't really matter if you understand it, because in that case your body's reacting to it. It's not something you have to comprehend, because it's not something that's logic based, it's something that's based on emotion, on feeling. So yeah, I would say that there's a lot of debate on the way that foreign languages are used, and all that, but I just, personally, I don't like foreign languages in either my anime or in my video games, because although it is much more common for people to be accepting and to go for the subtitles, I'd prefer to be able to watch or interact with something that I can actually understand. Because for me, when you can actually hear the tone and just the atmosphere of what's going on, it's a lot more impactful than if you just simply read it. Because when you read something, it only has so much of an impact on you, but when you hear it, that can help stir emotion within you. And yeah, so that's why I'll typically wait for English dubs of things. Now, I'm not gonna say I'll never watch subtitles, because sometimes I do, but usually they're very strenuous, there are very strenuous circumstances when I do watch a subtitle of any kind. For instance, like all these seasons of a show that you like are all in English dub, but there's just one season that's in between it that only came out in subtitles. In that case, I might watch it. But at the same time, though, it depends. Like D. Greyman, for instance. D. Greyman, for the longest time, only had 2 seasons. And until they came out with the rest of the seasons, along with D. Greyman Hollow, or Haro, I don't remember which one it was, but it's one of those two. Until that came out, I never even tried to see how it progresses. That's how long I'm willing to wait for something in English dub to come out. I'm willing to wait, but it also, again, depends on the circumstance. I know this whole thing seems like a big contradiction, and it's way beyond the point of our stream here, but I just wanted to take a moment to comment on what I'm talking about here. And let me go ahead and respond, because I'm sure they've waited long enough. And yeah, I know I'm getting way off base of why we're here, but I just wanted to take a moment to comment on my perspective of languages, because I really don't have any problems with foreign languages producing entertaining... Well, let me rephrase that. I don't have any problem with any kind of foreign country, nation, or person creating entertainment. My issue is I don't enjoy everything that's created across the world unless it's in English, and that's only purely because it's much easier for me to enjoy if I can understand what's being said. Now, it would be different if I knew the language. If I knew the language, there would be nothing stopping me from watching something that's only in subtitles. But anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, so let's get back to why we're here. Unbelievable. My cursor was right on top of it and I didn't even look. Alright, let's get this trash. I don't even know why I have it in my dresser. It's not like I ever wear this. Alright, so gotta go to Mordana again. Let's put this crap on. Well, don't need to rush it. Oh, right. I turned New Game Plus off, so... Oh my gosh, really? Now resume. Okay, now where are they? Oh, good. I'm right across from them. Okay, let's make myself look like trash. 1, 2. Alright. You know, it really sucks when fates are placed in the most inconvenient locations. Well, good to know I don't have to wear the gear outside of that whole interaction. Now see, that soldier uniform would be a lot better than the trash we got. Like, that would look way better. But no, we have to get that trashy cloth look. We win! Sort of. Now we win. I'm sure we all know what he's trying to say. I heard that. He's a very nimble Lala, isn't he? Oh, right. We have to help repair this thing. Yeah, I thought it was Thanalan. Alright, so back to Mordana. Ooh, do 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 do. Okay, I was curious if I would be able to fly. I'm doing it through New Game Plus. So no, you can't. Which is understandable because in the original story you can't fly, so why would you be able to on New Game Plus? At least when you're doing something that's part of the story. I guess I have to go around? It really is a strange concept that a machine has emotions, and that we have to treat it as such. And I'm not talking about like a machine like an android, I'm talking about like an actual machine. You're not calling anybody. I feel like that should have been put on a bigger part of the plating. That way the whole symbol could be put on. You know, I hate to think about it, but I'm pretty sure I know why they would do that. Not again. I don't want to wear that trashy uniform. You know, it really is odd to me, the fact that they, at least in the A Realm Reborn story, that they only give you pieces of the class armor until level 50, and then you get an upgraded version of it as soon as you do. A Realm Reborn's the only story that does that, and I'm just like, well, why? Alright. Let's leave the workshop. Yeah, I'll put on the uniform when I get there. Or I could do it in transit. Yeah, it's funny, I probably look way better in the uniform now than I did the first time.
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
Oh. Probably need to do this, don't I? Okay. Can't use my mount here. I wouldn't say defeated, because your timing for abducting them definitely did not work in your favor. Either get us all, or face the consequences. Thus felt blonde. Really? He likes her. Okay. I'm too used to using my mount. So now we make our way over here, and we're about to commence Operation Prison Break. can I change my gear? Yeah, because I'd rather not go in with Garlean attire if I can help it. Not that I'd have a problem with it if it didn't look like trash. Don't have to look, because we got it right here. Alright, let's play. You really want to play the chain game, huh? I'm not someone you want to be chained up to. Yeah, I'm sure they could take her. I mean, Ida's absurdly strong. Or should I say lease at this point? Well, at a later point, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Oh, I'm disappointed that you let prisoners escape under your watch. Oh, no, you don't. Can I not damage it? Let's see, if I recall correctly, there's some... should be over here somewhere. Should be between these things. Oh. Should be over here somewhere. Maybe the other direction? I'm looking. There it is. Sorry, but your Magitech Vanguard is now up for destruction. Again with this. Probably shouldn't have run towards me. I remembered the first one's location. But the only reason I knew to come here is because the one soldier ran towards me. Really? Another one? This one's probably in this direction. So I was right, there was one this way. Alright, we're home free. Jump!
Take the leader! Kill the rest!
If you can.
What the?
And
The
this this is why I think Y'shtola is better off as a healer.
Pray, forgive us our delay.
Hopolimo, Minfilia.
Ida!
What took you so long?
Well, it's nice to see you too.
The reunion must wait.
Right. First things first.
Yes, let's get back to being heavily outnumbered.
Oh, no need to be pessimistic. Quality over quantity, after all.
You ditched your Magitech armor. Fool of a Lalafell!
Well, excuse me. She's all yours if you think you can do any better.
But there's no one in there.
This is Sid. Can you hear me? I need you to count to 5, then jump. Understood?
One,
2,
3.
4.
I know not which is more pitiful, the charlatans who rule Eorzea, or the masses that clamor for their implausible panaceas. I see that which they cannot. This realm founders for want of a ruler with true power. The power to cast down icons. If you continue to deny this truth, it is the people who will suffer. Embrace reason.
I mean,
What in the 7 hells? Oh no. It's here.
12 preserve us. They finished it. Ultima weapon.
So it has a name.
It is a relic of ancient Alag, excavated from its resting place deep beneath Alamigo. The Alagans used it to crush primal and foe alike, and now the Garleans mean to do the same.
Damn you, Gaius! Look! There! Beside the Black Wolf! An Ascian! An overlord, no less. His garb attests to that.
La Habrea. It could only be him.
alright, this is the big reveal. Yep, Thancred ends up being possessed.
He was La Habrea? No. No, this cannot be.
We have to go now! Hang on!
I remember when I first saw this, I thought Thancred was a traitor, that he was never on our side to begin with. But then I learned more about how Ascians work, that they don't have bodies of their own, they possess them. Whatever they feel is a suitable host.
Thancred! No!
I mean, they can't possess just anybody. It has to meet the right requirements for them.
All that time, the enemy was beside me, and I never even suspected. And to think that it was I who suggested that Thancred investigate the Ascians. How could I have been so blind? Small wonder the enemy knew our every move, and where to find us. Confound it all! No, this is not the time for self-doubt. The Alliance leaders staked their hopes on the Scions, but now they believe us all dead or missing. We may learn of the Empire's new weapon. We cannot be certain what they will do. We must go and offer them what assurances we can that defeat is not inevitable.
Cryle, this is Minfilia.
The situation
I
may
am
have
in
taken
some
an
haste,
ill
so
turn.
forgive me if I seem brusque. The item I requested, is it ready? Wonderful! I'm sorry to press, but we need it urgently. How soon can it be delivered? I am in your debt, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever actually listened to Minfilia's conversation happening in the background. So I wanted to take a second there to listen in. So now...
But the battle is far from over. And so long as we stand together, there shall ever be hope of victory. The people of Eorzea falter for want of such hope. Let us provide it. Let us bear to them the tidings that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are returned. Matters are coming to a head. I hope we can count on you.
My regards to Grandfather. I am ready. Let us pay a visit to the Council of the Alliance leadership.
Hang on, guys. I kind of need to deal with something here. Hey guys, sorry about that interruption there. I just kind of needed to deal with some stuff from my FC. It's in regards to our Halloween event that we're planning, so I kind of had to look into that. But we should be able to continue from here. Alright, well, all the 3 major players are currently in Ul'dah. And there's the ruler. I don't know why I'm going over there. Okay. Probably would be faster if I simply teleported, but honestly, don't remember which goes where. Okay, that's convenient. Okay, over there.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it.
I mean, yeah, there is a lot of logic behind the proposal from the Garleans. If they seize the territory, then that would mean that the primals couldn't be summoned, because even if they were, the Ultima weapon would just simply absorb them and grow stronger in power, and that same weapon could be used against their own enemies that would try to invade. So yes, there's a lot of logic behind the proposal, but there'd be a lot of tyranny. I mean, maybe Gaius wouldn't wish for that exactly. Not him personally, but the Empire has its own agenda, and they discriminate upon those who aren't of Garlean descent.
Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral!
Who's gone?
I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord, Minfilia, and 7 hells! Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, You're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garlean's offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire, for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Yeah, they're both shocked. And child mannerisms.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
No, I think the fact that the Gridanians are a peace-loving member of the Alliance, that they don't embrace war or have a desire for it, the fact that they're the first ones to claim, to make a statement of opposition to go to war, the fact that she has that determination and that conviction basically speaks volumes to the rest of the group here.
Raoban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
Yeah, burn those proposals.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us, and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Should we really be heading back to the Waking Sands? I mean, we kinda got invaded there the first time. Frosted flakes are more than good. They're great! Personally, I've never really been a fan of Frosted Flakes. Yeah, I know, random topic for our Let's Play. But, yeah, they're eating cereal and just thought it'd be a conversation piece. Yeah, so basically I've only ever really been fond of...
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
I'll just finish my statement. So I've only ever really been fond of Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch cereal. Not the original one, basically. Nothing but berries and the peanut butter crunch. Although I don't think I like peanut butter crunch as much anymore. I don't think I do. And then there's also Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, and Cocoa Puffs too. But anyway, enough of the less important subject of cereal. Let's continue on.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
Out the door.
It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows.
Yeah, exactly.
That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah. He would volunteer for everything, and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
There we go. now we gotta... Okay, so we just leave here. Yes, I did. You made the best. Yeah, made the best tree. Oh, right. This is how you transition to that one fight. The quickest full party duty you'll ever play. Cape Westwind. Out of my way. I remember I had the hardest time figuring out where to go when I first came here. You know, I've done this so many times where I end up over here that I completely forget it's a whole facility over here. Let's see. I don't think I've ever tried this unsynced, but we're about to try. Hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, right. I forgot about this. And I do have to interact with this. Okay, now we can do it. Knowing our plan doesn't mean you can stop it. I mean, yes, I completely get and agree with where he's coming from. But here's the problem. Even though Gaius himself has noble intentions, the nation in which he originates from has a different viewpoint. They see themselves as superior to anyone outside of their realm, and actually go as far as to discriminate those who are different from them. I honestly do wish I could have gotten to know that character a little bit more. More than just really this fight. Alright, so we're definitely not too far away from finishing up the main story for A Realm Reborn. And things will start to really get interesting, mundane at first, but interesting once we get into Heaven's Word. And it's the Thancred Laha Brea. Laha Cred. Thanbrea. Most people call him Laha Bread. This officer. Yeah. It must be a while, because I am not used to any characters referring to me as a scion. I know that in the story that you are a scion, but most people refer to you as the Warrior of Light, so I'm just not used to that. Okay, we're closing in on the Castrum duty. Oh, Camp Blue Frog. Why's it gotta be a blue frog? Oh. Goodness. It's blue fog. I don't know why I always read it as frog. I don't know. But still, why's it gotta be blue? Why can't it be green? Why can't it be orange? I know we don't like yellow bellies, but we can like yellow fog too. Captain. Yeah, you better refer to me by my rank. At ease. All right. Over to the processing plant. Why didn't I just take the ether? I don't know, but at this point I'm just gonna fly the rest of the way. What am I? Oh, psych. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know, some of these emotes I don't feel like are appropriate for what they're described to do. Okay. Yeah, we're very close to moving on to the castrum duty, which means we're not very far away from being done with the main story. I'm very curious how the post story is going to work, because I know a lot of it was chopped up. Try it again. One more time. Oh, I had the wrong person targeted. Yeah, they chopped up parts of the post-story quest, so I'm wondering how much better it will be, if at all. Being able to fly should help, but we'll see. Do I have to do him too? Looks like it. Okay, we're just about to do it. If I can, I'll try to do this duty unsynced. I should be able to do it no problem, but we'll see. I probably wouldn't have trouble queuing up for it. But still. Inspiring speech time. Honestly though, I think I'm gonna change my class for the final battle. Yeah, this would be a lot better if there was voice acting involved. I know I've stated this before, but A Realm Reborn was kinda rushed, so they didn't put as much voice acting as they would have liked. But I know the story would have been a lot better if they did. Like, this part would have been a perfect spot for voice acting. Alright. I'll save it for the last battle. Where is it? Well, let's... I don't know if I should. Just because if I run... Okay, no. I just thought about it, and no. Because although I could probably get through most of it, there's one big problem if I go by myself, and I'll be mad if I can't do it. The final boss. So, if I go by myself, and the cannons end up getting destroyed because I'm worn thin, running all over the place like a chicken with my head cut off, then yeah, I'm gonna be worse off. So, yeah. At least for this one, I'm much better off if I just simply do this. Still instant. Yeah, I'm gonna change my class for this last duty after Castro. Simply because I've done it before as a Dark Knight and watched the cutscene, and it doesn't generate a weapon of light that's resembling of Dark Knight. So, I'd rather play it something different. And that would also fit better. Very curious as to how difficult this duty was when it was first released. Like, seriously. Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to read the dialogue, because I've seen this entire dungeon probably several hundred times by now, due to using the MSQ roulette. So I'm not even going to attempt to read any of it. But I will say I'm just curious as to how difficult this dungeon, both this and Praetorium, was when it first launched. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to know how difficult it was initially before everyone got absurd item levels. I mean, it would be nice. At the same time, though, I wouldn't have made as much progress as I did, as fast as I did, if I experienced it at the same difficulty everyone else did. And I know a lot of people, they are completely against the fact that they can't skip these cutscenes. And I can get it. I mean, if you've done this before, and you've seen it several times, you'd rather just move on and get it done as fast as possible. I get that, but at the same time, I'm not in favor of being able to skip it, because people who are doing this the first time, they're going to watch the cutscenes. More often than not, they are going to watch the cutscenes. And the problem is, if anyone could skip them, I could personally guarantee they're gonna fly through the dungeon. The person's not gonna get through all the cutscenes before the dungeon's even done. And the person's gonna lose out on the experience. Now, I know that's probably not a problem for any of the veterans, but the thing is, if a person's playing this game for the first time, let them experience it. I personally don't care what a person's feelings are about doing the same routine dungeon, trial, raid, because if a person's experiencing it for the first time, they have a right to a full experience. And I personally was a victim of this myself, where a person cleared... Yeah, they basically cleared one of my dungeons while I was still watching a cutscene. And then there was one where I don't know how they did it, but they managed to clear Praetorian while I was in cutscenes. And in a way, yeah, I guess I should be grateful for that, because by this point, I'm not a beginner when this happened, but it was majorly annoying being stuck in cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, not being able to escape it because somehow others were able to bypass the cutscene. Yeah, he got it done quickly, but I was still stuck in the cutscenes, and I got no break in between them. And that sucks. It really, really sucks having that happen. Because I'd rather take a break in between fights in the cutscenes. Alright. Follow me. So no, I think that anyone who clears any kind of duty while someone's stuck on a cutscene, I think those are the worst people to play with. I mean, I really don't have any concerns for the reasons why they do it. It's just, it doesn't give you any justification to take away from a person's experience. And I know there's plenty of people who will disagree with me, but I mean, I'm not sorry for that, because we were all new at one point. So why do we have a right to experience it and others don't? There's no justification. I mean, if I were to be in favor of letting people skip cutscenes, I would only do so if under the condition that people were stuck behind the barrier until everyone was past it. Meaning they couldn't do the duties until they're done. Oh boy. Guess I'm playing decoy here, aren't I? Looks like the Vanguard's almost beat. wants to bet that someone's about to place the word Sid in front of the door. Let's see. No, doesn't look like it. I forgot I still got my tank stance on. Okay, this guy's got to be a novice tank. Because he stopped part of the way when he should be running all the way to the end. And even if the argument's made that, oh well, he probably doesn't have the best of gear or the highest of minimum. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna dispute that, but the fact of the matter is, any tank who runs this can run all the way over here and be fine. Because worst case scenario, they die and the other tank can take over, which is not very common. Me personally, and I don't think I remember ever seeing someone die running either Castrum or Praetorium. I mean, it might also be a comfort thing, and that's fine too. I'm not gonna sit here and say don't make pulls that you are comfortable with. Like, do what you're comfortable with, but at the same time, though, the behavior's a tad bit erratic. It's not decisive. Like, someone who kind of is wishy-washy the way they move, it tells me they're not really experienced as a tank. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we all learn at some point. But it's just what I observed based on behavior. Oh, right. This here, I played Keyboard. Did the healer just use their limit break? stand there. This is the most stupid part of the entire thing. Because we have to use cannons to beat her with the Magitech armor. I'd much rather just fight it head on. And I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we've battled a Reaper head on. Oh, I'm on the wrong hot button. done with her. Oh, right. This is skippable, so it's not automatically running. Yep, we're just about done with the main story for A Realm Reborn, so we can move on to something a little bit more interesting. There we go. Hate how low the ceiling, the invisible ceiling for flying is. Because I barely get any altitude, and it's like, oh, well, you're too high. I barely got off the ground. Alright, we're just about ready to finish this. But first, I would just go ahead and change the class here and now, but the class I intend on using is one that I haven't used in a while, to a point that I need to go prep the glamour for it. So we need to turn off New Game Plus just briefly. Glimmer. We'll use this plate for it. Alright. So yes, we're about to use the warrior class, and I'm gonna use currently my favorite glam for it, which is basically the level 50 class armor. Okay, I'm gonna save that. And then let's go ahead and push it up. And now go. You know what? Let's there we go. That looks much better. Okay. Well, guys, this is it. I figure since we're considered the Warrior Blight, what better way to end this off with the Warrior class? people know this dungeon. It is Netflix, the Netflix duty. Time to Netflix and chill. Get going. I'm just super glad that we're... Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I really did do that, didn't I? I hate to do this, but... Yeah, I hate to do it because I rushed in without realizing that my New Game Plus was still turned off. And I'm not about to run through that whole thing just to be like, oh, guess what? Well, you're not quite ready to do it yet. Well, no, I kind of lost my train of thought in the middle of that. So, I didn't want to get through all of it just to find out, oh, guess what? You wasted your time and now you have to do it again. No, I'm not about to do that. So, since I gotta wait 30 minutes... Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. This is what I'm gonna do. I hate to kind of end it off here, but I'm not gonna just sit here and wait 30 minutes and make you guys sit through that as well. So, for now, I'm gonna stop it right here. And on the next episode, we're going to finish off with A Realm Reborn's story by going through Praetorium. I was hoping we'd at least finish Praetorium on this episode, but I'm not about to sit here for 30 minutes and make you guys wait through it with me, even if you could just simply fast forward through it. But I'm not going to force you guys to do that. So, on the next episode, we'll finish things up and hopefully make our way to Ishgard in the process. So, if you guys did enjoy this episode of our Let's Play series, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.